Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how I'm doing these. I'm recycling a whole bunch of wedding invitations. I had once been given their samples from a place where they do wedding invitations and other things. And they gave me their sample books. So I have a whole bunch of them. I took them all apart. In fact, these ones you can't see them. You'll see them in the other ones, but I've covered up in the back where it was attached. Some of them were, see, you could see here. I hope the lighting's good, you guys. I'm using another angle, and you know what? I think that this is going to be really dark. Dear, oh dear. Anyways, yeah, these are the samples. Now there's names and things written on the inside. This one, I think I covered it all up. But I like that. Like the initials here, I left those. There's some writing here. And these aren't real people. These were just, for the sake of doing the whatchamacallit. I'm going to see if I could. I wonder if that's okay. Yeah, I'm at another table because I can't really sit down. So I'm at the table beside my desk where I can stand up. Here's another one. I hope this lamp isn't. I'll just move it. Hopefully you guys can see it fine. Yeah, if it's dark, I'll have to, get other lamps or just for the time being. This is another little card that was inside of an invitation. The invitation's here somewhere because it's like this. It has the big rose on top of it. But some of them are up to, 3-4 pages and they're really cool. So what I'm doing is I'm just, pasting. I'm getting all my scraps out. Yes, Nina Rabina. Get your scraps out. And I'm just passing my time. I'm not going to, just have fun. Just creating. I'm not going to say I'm going to finish this as a journal or, I don't know. I'm just having fun pasting and, stenciling and stamping and using some of my stuff up, which is, the best thing ever is using up your stuff. I haven't been buying anything lately, so, I feel good about that, why buy if you're not going to be, I'm trying to use the stuff that I do have, and, it's plenty. It's much more than plenty. I know every time something comes out new, I would love to, see how they are, because I just love playing and everything, sprays and paints and a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so what I do need for these are the ones that are not painted yet. So this is just a very plain one without anything in it. There's not even any writing. No, actually there was a picture here and I took that out because it was pointing the wrong way, and I want this to open like this. Then there's this one, which is kind of cool. Opens up like that. I would probably paste these two together. Yeah, and just have the one page. And this is another one that I picked out as well too. And they're all like this. Actually, there's a lot that are different measurements as well too. I'm picking out more or less the ones that are squarish. See, I even have one of these, but I am mixing them. I've already figured out how many I want in one signature, and it's up to 3 to 4. So I'm mixing all the signatures up, and I'm putting different measurements of cards in them. So as you can see, these ones are all different. They're not the same. So I start off first of all by, where do I have the stick? Here it is. We'll start off with this one. It's just a really quick video showing you how I do this. What you will need is all different types of scrap papers, and I have, this was sent to me with actually a winning from Nina Rabina, and I'm using up her scraps. Beautiful papers, gorgeous papers. And then I have my own stuck in here. Jelly prints. Some of these, sorry about my tummy, and just jelly prints that I don't even really that much like, but in here they'll be fine. They'll look okay. When you just rip a little piece off, it looks really good. You might not like a jelly print the whole page, but when it's ripped up into little portions, you know, it turns out different. Then I have some stamps ready. I have a couple of stencils ready. And yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. And then, you know, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and start, you know, giving more of a purpose to these, like putting magazine cutouts. I would love to do some of that. And yeah, they're really, really pretty. I like the way they come out. And I'm not using any paints for this. I'm just using inks. The ones that I showed you were all done with archival inks, but now I brought in some distress inks because I hardly ever use these, you guys, for the reason that if they get wet, they start, you know, but I have no reason to wet them on these. I'm not going to be using any wet products, so I'm going to try those as well too. So I just start off, I really love this page here. I did this with sprays, and this was actually a music sheet that was boiled. And you know that method that they're using, echo paper, I think. I have done that a couple of times and with beautiful results. So yeah, I really like it. And then I just used a stencil with a spray. I think this is a Lindy's spray. I can't remember what they're actually called. But yeah, it's got mica powder in it. So just start by whatever. I try to, but then again, it's not really working out for me. But I am trying to, you know, work out a color theme on each one that I do. But then again, I think, well, you know what? When they're going to be signatures, they're not going to be put together the way they are here, because I'm going to be putting one inside of each other. So I thought I'm going to just do them as individual pages, and that's it. I'm really worried that this video is going to be too dark. We'll see. If you guys don't see it, it's obvious that I didn't put it up. Look at that, shimmery. And I'm just going to put, yeah, I'm going to put him here. I love this glue. I have to go to that place where I found it and see if they have any more, because I can't find it everywhere. And it's actually in a Chinese bazaar store where they sell everything, but not in all of them. So they don't even order the same things, which usually you find all the same things in there. So I'm going to use another little piece of this one here for this side, just because I like it so much. But like I said, the way I'm going to be putting the signatures together, this isn't going to be showing. Like, I'll have them more or less like this. I'll be putting 3 or 4 of them inside each other. So yeah, you'll turn this page and find this. And okay, so yeah, there isn't any need to, you know, be color coordinated on each signature. Just do them as a, you know, an individual page. Now I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to use these beautiful paints that has shimmer paint in it as well too. I was finishing a bottle of this shimmer paint that's so beautiful, and actually it's from, I have these paints here because I want to use them up. I've been doing jelly prints, Stamparia, and I want to use these paints up. So I got them out and I thought, you know what, I have been jelly printing, so I've been having lots of fun too. And I've been trying to empty out bottles of paint, and that's what I'm going to be doing here too. Obviously the ones that are too full, I'm not going to bother with those, but I especially want to empty out ones that are, you know, almost empty. Get rid of them. It's useless having them around. So I have been cleaning a bit in this room. I've been organizing more. But you know what? I laugh at myself because really nothing's going out of the room. I'm just, replacing, how do you say it? Replacing a thing, like moving it from one spot to another. Now, if we want, we can. I'm wondering about, here, let me see, you guys. I just wanted to find something with a fine print. I'm doing a lot of cleanups with these telephone pages here that are really cool. So you know what? I think I'm going to, even if I have to use this side here, let's see if I want to put something somewhere here, especially here. See the way they were attached to the they're big huge albums too that I got rid of. I feel bad when I get rid of stuff like that because maybe it will be useful, but it wasn't being useful and I couldn't just keep it. I had to get rid of that. Was years ago. I had to get rid of them because there was 2 of them, I think, 2 or 3 of them. But these big huge gigantic albums where these were, in display. So the bride and the groom could pick out their invitation. So in this one here, I think I'm going to stop at that. Well, no, I might put something else here. I might put, oh, what about this beautiful blue and green? Oh, this one here. Put it here. I'm wiping off the glue that, I'd rather put it here instead of, actually, this is a really nice, smooth glue stick. Some of the color comes off when I clean it up. Okay, at this point I will be stenciling now. And I just picked out 2 stencils. Actually, I even have, sorry about that, you guys. I even have some of this. Favorite stuff to use. Then I get the Distress inks and pick out a color here. I'm not going to use green on this page. Actually, let's start with this one here. I'm going to use this dried marigold. These are normal Distress inks. I've never tried the ones that came out recently. What were they called? What are they called? They even brought out sprays, I think, this year. Oxide. Yeah, because I figure I'm not using these, so why buy other ones? But I've always wondered. I probably will buy one just to see what it's like, because you always hear people and you see them using them, yet, you don't know what it's actually like. Okay. So that, you know what, I might add something to this more. I had, where did it go? So not here. I'll use this one here. I just had one, something like this, but a small, another mesh. How things disappear. It's beyond me. Did it fall on the floor? No, it didn't fall. Here it is. Got it. See? Okay. Let's brighten it up. I try to use 2 colors on each sponge. Okay. Just a touch here. Whoops. And a touch here. So that's what it looks like. And then I would turn the page and I would change a stencil, change the color, something that coordinates, you know, nice with this, or just not even coordinate, something that just pops as well too. So did I already used that. I'm going to use, actually, you know what, I'm going to use this violet color here, this one here. Get another little sponge. Looks like it's drying up. They even dry up without being used. That's a pure shame. And I am not going to buy the refill. I'm just not going. I'm just going to, I find myself using more the archival because of them being, you know, permanent. Only because of that, because this is a beautiful product. But I'm always afraid that, you know, something's going to get wet and it's going to, well, it's happened to me, you know, completely forget that they react with water. So let's see. Should I put another circle? I love the punchinella ones, but no, I don't want that. Okay, what about this instead? Yeah. I know I should have this on a block, and I do have a block this big. You get a better stamp when you use a block, but that's not bad. Yeah, okay, I really like that. The top on it, and yeah, it's still cold weather here, you guys. Like, we're not used to it. It's so cold. I love this stamp set. This is a stamp set from Delusions, and it has all these beautiful, and why it's so beautiful as well, this stamp set, is because I've used it as well on clay to make little tiles, and they just come out so beautiful. You know what? I'm going to use just this one that I haven't used right down here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to border the whole page. And then I have this other stamp from Diane Weekly, that really cute bird stamp. Sorry about the crinkling, you guys. So what color? We got the purple here already. I brought the archival. You know what? I'm going to use them. And I'm going to do this beautiful yellow, which is called Dandelion. Beautiful color. Pretty. I should have probably cleaned the stamp first. Okay, and just a little bit here in the middle. It's a really cool stamp to continue coloring as well too. Okay, like the birdie. I think I'm going to need a block for this one here. Works better. Oops. Almost knocked everything down. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Let's go from, well, I'm not going to get the whole bird in here. I needed a bigger one. Oh, we still have to stencil on this side as well too. But for now, I want to put my birdie here. Should I? No, I'm just going to stamp the bird for now. And then what I will do is, you know, if I have to add any ephemera with little birds on it, I will. This is Archival Ink Sepia. I want to see the picture of it before I stamp it. Yeah. Is that the way it is? Yes. Make sure here I'm getting it. Oh, that didn't come out too bad. Okay. What else could I use here? Well, you know what? I'll continue with that. And I have this really pretty, it came from a card. It was on a card. It was a wedding card, actually, that I think somebody invited my sister, and I took, and she, you know, doesn't care about the cards, so I took it. But this was an actual, and I have so many of them saved too. Mine, instead, with, you know, me being so, how would you call it? You know what, I'll do it in red. Looking for pink. Sentimental. I have mine all saved. I have a drawer full of invitations that, you know, I've received in the 30 years, that 30 more. I think this one's really dried out. Let me see. I'm going to try it here on, no, I'm not going to even bother because I won't get a good image out of it. So I'll just go ahead and use this one, and I'll tell you the color now. I have to say, you know, having them in for so long, they, you know, are still actually, you know, not really drying out that much. For the time I've had them, you know, I consider the time that I've had them. Once they're open, they get, you know, they get air and they're going to start drying out. A little bit here. Okay, a little bit here. Let's cover up. Okay. So now I would continue on, you know, I'll show you what I have here. This is just part of it. Some of it's over there too, like this, you know. These little ephemera cards here. I have a whole bunch of them in here. And I would start, you know, by decorating. Look at how pretty that would look right there. But I think, you know, what I would do is, you know, I would get another cardstock, you know, a nice pink or green cardstock to put in behind it, just to show a little bit of the, to make it more. Then again, it doesn't look bad like that either. Then you can add, you can continue adding. I have so much of this little Happy Mail thing here as well too. Look at how pretty these are. And yeah, so that's what I would start doing. I would start, even the magazine cutouts, I would start decorating them. But I do want to, I'm not going to put the journal together yet because I do enjoy working on a page when it's not in the journal yet. I would prefer putting it all together at the end. So this is how I get them ready. And then I'll probably do a video sometime showing, you know, a couple of pages here and there on what I will be doing. A lot of the times, like I said, I always say that I always go back to pages, you know, and continue working on them. If a page satisfies me, I'm not going to bother. But if it, you know, if I'm not happy with it, I'll probably go back on it. And as you're finding things as well too, you know, it could be that I don't have something that will look perfect on this today, but I will find it next week and, you know, put it on next week. So that's how I will be doing that. That's how I started, just gluing down paper, all your scraps. You don't need, you know, pages of stuff here, and then just stamping and stenciling. And you have a page ready to decorate, a page ready to journal in, a page ready to do magazine art, a page to, you know, just doodle in if you wanted to. Because you can do lots of doodling here. I like that I left a lot of ivory, you know, because most of them are ivory, none of them are white. But in some of them I left lots of it, you know, where I was going to show you where I had prepared one, but I don't think I have it here. I probably took it out. Yeah, I did. Oh no, it's here. It's in here. So this one here, stamped and stenciled, pasted stuff down. And I have this beautiful image from, this is from Stamperia. So you guys call it Stamperia. But this is going to be glued down right down here. And I'll have, you know, her face ready. Actually, I could bring her down and have her face showing through the little hole that's here. And then this is a really nice 3-page one, a big spread that you can play with a lot too. So thank you for having fun with me, you guys. I'm just you know, just passing my time, that's all. Have a great day, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.